when someone tells you just start saving, start investing with the little that you have, bro, you don't have anything. How can you start with the little that you have while you don't have? You are a young adult, and as a matter of fact, you fear responsibility. Let's have a conversation. Early 20s is total confusion. It is this in this particular time of life where you don't have a compass direction. You're just many thoughts. You think about life during the day, think about life during the night. Of course, you are obsessed by your future, how the future is coming, how fast the future is approaching, and how fast adulthood is approaching again. While you are there, you feel not as a teenager anymore, but you are now feeling like a young adult. It's very challenging because you have to start behaving like a young adult. So first and foremost, being a young adult, you start feeling like you have to have some independence. Some independence, I mean, you have to have not financial stability per se, but at least be somewhere where you can provide for yourself. At this moment, you don't have to ask everything from the parent. That is the point. So another point, media, and from your age mates and younger people than you. So you see many people younger than you are succeeding in life. You are there, man. You don't know even how you're gonna do it. It gives you a lot of pressure. It is very much pressurizing because people younger than you are succeeding. People younger than you are launching businesses, are setting up life and standards, bro, and you're just there. You don't know how are you gonna start. Again, you see your age mates, people that you've grown with, you've gone to high school with, are now traveling around the world. They're having flashy lifestyle, and you feel like you're being left behind. Fear of wasting time, because time moves very fast. Now you're 21, 22, 23, very young adult, because the community and the government does not consider you as a child anymore, and they believe that you have to have the mind to start something. You have to put yourself somewhere, understand, to have yourself going. Very bad, man, very bad. Unfortunately, that one does not concern anybody because it's no one's business. No one's business, because no one gives a damn. No one gives a damn about whatever you are going through or whatever you are doing. It's just but your own problems, because again you doubt your decisions and your instincts. Your decisions in this context means career choice is one of the toughest decisions. You start doubting because that's the pathway to success. So you understand that that's the default way to succeed. Without any other way, you are going to succeed through that career. Another thing is contradicting motivations. So in this sense, you got financial advisors and motivational speakers, and those people became successful, and they have to teach us or tell us how to be successful. They are very much contradicting, because when someone tells you just start saving, start investing with the little that you have, bro, you don't have anything. How can you start with the little that you have while you don't have anything? So that contradicts with the people who became successful. I started from scratch. They tell you I started from scratch. So you are the scratch, man. How are you gonna start from yourself? You don't have even the radar. And in this sense, you are struggling to build confidence all from scratch. Building confidence from scratch, I mean you don't have anything, like you don't have anything that can put you in front of people and you feel I'm confident, because you don't have good dressing at early 20s, because what you bought 20 fashions, and 20 fashions, when you put it, you appear like a child. You know what I'm saying? You appear like a child among the adults. So you have 20 fashions, huge logos, and they are always cheap. They're always cheap because they are 20, you understand, with huge logos. So your self-confidence is very low. You don't have confidence at all. At all. So building confidence from scratch, and again you don't have even money to put you in front, man. So you can be having a very flashy top here, a very flashy down here, very flashy, but even your kicks are not giving because they're cheap, man. So again, in your early 20s, you are struggling with toxic relationships. You are struggling with, like, your friends are going, friends are coming, fake friendships. So you suffer loneliness. And what I mean by loneliness is you might be around people with laughter and all the joy, but deep down you are very lonely because you're just in your own world thinking and fantasizing how life should be and how life is. So you're facing the harsh reality versus your imaginations of how life was to be in your early 20s. But you're not late, bro. You're not late, because when they tell you start and you don't know where to start, you see, everybody has got on his own or her own life. So you now feel the pressure to start because you've been motivated to start and it has piled up in you and it has grown in you that you have to start. So if you have to start again, so what do? You start looking for a job or anything, a job or anything. But it will hit you hard because you're now doubting your skills and abilities. If anybody gives you employment, what can you offer? You see, and that is how the market operates. What can you offer? You cannot offer anything. You are just a young adult who has just come from teenage before. You see, and you are struggling a lot because you are not sure of anything. Maybe your skill set is below the required minimum. Maybe your abilities are not as good as compared to other people's abilities, you see. And that is how life is at early 20s. Unfortunately, that is how the norm of the society has been brought about, has been grown to be. So you don't compete with it. Just accept the fact that you are an early adult.